Have you ever noticed that certain objects in your home seem to bring about a strange feeling, as if something isn't quite right, but you can't pinpoint exactly what it is? Today, I'm going to share with you an urgent message from Padre Pio that could completely transform the energy of your home. If you're reading this, it's not by chance. Padre Pio is known for his incredible spiritual sensitivity and his gift of discernment. He warned about 3 specific objects that might be negatively affecting your home. These objects may seem harmless at first glance, but according to him, they need to be urgently removed. Before revealing what these objects are, I want you to pause and look around. Observe every corner of your home. The decoration you love so much might be hiding something that interferes with your prayers and inner peace. This isn't about superstition. I'm sharing the wisdom of one of the most insightful saints in the history of the Church. If you've ever felt unexplained moments of tension at home, arguments without any clear reason, or a heaviness in the atmosphere, you need to pay close attention to what I'm about to reveal. Padre Pio, with his profound spiritual experience, identified these objects as actual antennas for energies that can disrupt the harmony of your home. And if you think you're immune because your house is small or you own few possessions, I need to warn you, size doesn't matter. Even a single item can be enough to cause disruption, affecting you and your family. The good news is that the solution is simpler than you think. If you trust in Padre Pio's wisdom, write in the comments, "I want to protect my home." This message is so important that I can't keep it to myself. Every minute you spend with these objects in your home is another minute of exposure to influences that could affect your peace and prosperity. Are you ready to discover what these 3 objects are and, more importantly, learn exactly how to remove them properly? Because there's a specific way to do this to ensure negative energy doesn't linger in your home. The first object Padre Pio warned us to urgently remove from our homes is broken or cracked mirrors. You might think this is just an old superstition, but the truth goes much deeper. Padre Pio, with his extraordinary spiritual sensitivity, explained that a broken mirror isn't just a damaged object, it's an open doorway for disturbances in your home. Take a moment to think. How many times have you looked into a cracked mirror and felt something strange? That odd sensation isn't random. According to Padre Pio's teachings, when a mirror is broken or cracked, it loses its ability to reflect light properly. But it's not just physical light that's affected, it's also the spiritual light flowing through your home. Imagine your home as a sacred space where your prayers and blessings circulate freely. A broken mirror acts as an obstacle to that flow, distorting and fragmenting those positive energies. It's like trying to see your reflection in a shattered mirror. The image becomes distorted and incomplete. The same thing happens to the blessings in your home. But there's something even more serious. A cracked mirror doesn't just distort positive energy, it can amplify negative energy. Each crack acts like a tiny antenna, capturing and magnifying disturbances that might otherwise go unnoticed. This could explain sudden arguments, that heavy feeling in the atmosphere, or even unexplained difficulties your family has faced. You might wonder, what if the mirror is small or the crack is minimal? The answer is clear. Size doesn't matter. According to Padre Pio, even a tiny crack can be enough to cause significant disturbances. It's like a small fissure in a glass of water. No matter how small, the water will still leak. The good news is there's a solution. The first step is to identify all the damaged mirrors in your home. Look carefully for small cracks that might easily go unnoticed. Check decorative mirrors, antique frames, and even compact mirrors tucked away in a drawer. When you find a broken mirror, it's essential to remove it properly. Simply throwing it away isn't enough. Padre Pio taught that you should wrap the mirror in white cloth or paper while praying for protection. This prevents accumulated energy from dispersing during removal. After removing the mirror, it's important to thoroughly cleanse the area where it was. You can use holy water if you have it, or say a protective prayer there. If you decide to replace the mirror, ensure you choose a new one with no damage. A helpful tip when buying new mirrors: inspect them carefully before bringing them into your home, checking for any cracks, no matter how small. Remember, prevention is always better than repair. Now, get ready to discover the second object that, according to Padre Pio, must be urgently removed from your home. Trust me, this next item is even more common and might be affecting your life without you even realizing it. The second object Padre Pio warned us to remove from our homes might surprise you: figures and images of owls, regardless of the material they're made from. You might have one in your home right now in paintings, pillows, jewelry, or even small decorations. Why owls? Padre Pio explained that these symbols, even when used purely as decoration, can act as points of attraction for heavy energy. It doesn't matter if the owl is made of ceramic, painted in a picture, or embroidered on fabric, the symbolism remains the same. Many people have owls in their homes without knowing their potential impact. Look around. These images might be in places you'd never expect, hidden in old fabric patterns, jewelry stored for years, or even gifts we haven't paid much attention to. The signs that an owl image might be affecting your home can be subtle. Have you noticed difficulty sleeping, restlessness without any clear reason, or a feeling of being watched? According to Padre Pio, these could be signs that the energy in your home isn't flowing properly. It's important to understand that this isn't about the animal itself, but the use of its image as a decorative symbol. Owls, as natural creatures, play an important role in nature. The issue lies in the symbolic use within the home. How do you properly remove these items? First, conduct a thorough inventory of your home. Go through all your drawers, closets, and storage boxes. You might be surprised at how many objects with this symbol you've accumulated over the years. When you find these images, don't discard them carelessly. Padre Pio advised doing so with respect and mindfulness. If the item was a gift, you might gently explain your decision to remove it to the giver. If it has material value, you can sell or donate it, as long as you share your reasoning. To replace these objects, choose items that bring positive energy to your home. Images of flowers, natural landscapes, or symbols of faith are excellent alternatives. The key is that your new decor contributes to a peaceful and harmonious environment. After removing all objects without images, perform an energy cleanse in the space. Open the windows to let sunlight in and refresh the air. If possible, light a white candle and say a prayer for protection over your home. This cleansing helps renew the energy in the space. Many people report significant changes after removing these items from their homes: better sleep quality, a more peaceful family atmosphere, and a lighter feeling in the air. These transformations can begin as soon as you decide to make this change. Now, get ready to discover the third and final object that Padre Pio urged us to urgently remove. This next one might be hidden in your home in ways you never imagined, and its effects might be deeper than you think. The third object that needs to be removed from your home immediately is decorative items, especially masks representing faces. This warning from Padre Pio is particularly important because these masks have become popular decorative items, often brought home as travel souvenirs or received as gifts. According to Padre Pio's teachings, masks aren't just simple decorative pieces, they can serve as points of interference in your home's spiritual protection. Even if a mask looks beautiful or holds sentimental value, its presence might be affecting your family's peace and harmony. The issue with masks goes beyond their appearance. Each mask, regardless of its design or origin, carries its own energy. Whether it's an African mask, a Venetian mask, or an Eastern one, they all have the potential to disrupt your home's spiritual environment. You might wonder what the real impact of these masks is on your home. The signs could include frequent arguments among family members, communication difficulties, a sense of heaviness in the atmosphere, or even recurring unexplained issues. The mask's placement in your home matters too. Some people place them in living rooms, hallways, or even bedrooms. According to Padre Pio, the more central or prominent the mask's position, the greater its influence on the environment. To properly remove these masks, start by conducting a thorough inventory not just on walls, but also on shelves, in closets, and in storage boxes. Decorative masks are sometimes found in miniature form or within other decorative objects, not immediately noticeable. Removal should ideally be done in the morning as the sun rises. Carefully and respectfully remove each mask. If possible, wrap them in white cloth before disposal. This process helps minimize any residual energy that might be present. After removal, it's essential to cleanse the area where the masks were displayed. Use water mixed with coarse salt to clean the space, always moving from the door inward. This cleansing helps restore the environment's energy balance. To replace the masks in your decor, choose elements that convey peace and gentleness. Artworks of natural landscapes, protective symbols, or even a well-organized empty space are great alternatives. The key is that the new decor contributes to a lighter, more harmonious environment. Many people notice significant changes after removing masks from their homes. Family communication improves, the atmosphere becomes lighter, and there's a general sense of well-being that felt blocked before. These transformations begin to happen naturally once we remove these interfering objects. Now that you know the 3 objects that must be urgently removed, I'll share some additional guidelines for cleansing your home. These simple yet powerful practices, when combined with removing these objects, can completely transform your home's energy. Now that you've removed these 3 objects from your home, I'll share free guidance that Padre Pio taught us to keep our homes protected. These are simple practices, but they make a difference when done with faith and consistency. The first recommendation is about the importance of coarse salt. Place a small dish of coarse salt in each corner of your home, especially in bedrooms and living rooms. Salt has natural absorbing and cleansing properties. Replace the salt every 7 days, always disposing of the old salt in running water. Another essential suggestion is to create a space for your prayers. It doesn't have to be an entire room. Just a small corner in the living room or bedroom is enough. Keep this space clean and tidy, free from electronics and distractions. This is where you'll strengthen your spiritual connection daily, and cleanliness is essential for maintaining balanced energy. Padre Pio emphasized the importance of not accumulating unnecessary objects. Regularly declutter your closets and drawers, donate items you no longer use, and organize your belongings carefully and mindfully. An organized space reflects a peaceful mind. The entrance to your home deserves special attention. Keep the main door and windows clean regularly. You can place a vase with flowers or a plant near the entrance. They help harmonize the environment and attract good energy. Avoid letting shoes, umbrellas, or other items clutter near the door. A powerful practice is to regularly perform a spiritual cleanse of the environment. Once a week, open all the windows in the morning to let in sunlight and fresh air. While doing this, focus on positive thoughts and pray for protection for your home. This simple act helps refresh stagnant energy. Cultivating a harmonious family atmosphere is key. Avoid harsh arguments, negative words, or behaviors that can disrupt your home's peace. When disagreements arise, resolve them calmly and with respectful dialogue. This strengthens family bonds and maintains environmental balance. Plants are also wonderful allies in protecting your home. Choose species that adapt well to indoor environments and care for them diligently. Beyond purify the air, plants bring vitality and positive energy to the space. Avoid plants with thorns or sharp leaves inside your home. By following these additional steps, you'll not only maintain the positive energy created by removing harmful objects, but also continue to strengthen and protect your home's spiritual harmony. These simple actions can have a profound impact, turning your living space into a true sanctuary of peace, tranquility, and light. Maintain a daily gratitude practice each day. When you wake up or before going to bed, give thanks for your home, your family, and your blessings. Gratitude is a powerful way to attract more blessings and keep positive energy flowing in your home. If you notice any signs of imbalance, persistent irritation, insomnia, discomfort, or a heavy feeling in the atmosphere, intensify these protective practices. Sometimes, during challenging periods, we need to double down on our spiritual care. The transformation of your home begins now with the removal of those 3 objects and the implementation of these practices. You're creating a truly protected and blessed environment. Follow these guidelines with faith and persistence, and you'll soon notice positive changes in your home and in your family's life. You've just learned about the 3 objects Padre Pio warned us to urgently remove from our homes: broken or cracked mirrors, owl images, and decorative masks. Removing these items is just the first step in transforming your home into a truly protected space. Remember, every object we keep in our home affects the environment around us. Don't underestimate the power of these small changes. Many families have experienced significant transformations after following these recommendations from Padre Pio. Protecting your home is a priority. These changes should start as soon as possible by identifying these objects in your home today. The longer you wait, the more you remain exposed to these influences that could affect your peace and prosperity. If you've identified any of these objects in your home, share your experience in the comments. Your story might help others going through similar situations. Write "I will protect my home" in the comments if you're committed to making these changes. And don't forget to activate the notification bell to receive more important messages like this. Share this video with family and friends who might need this guidance. Padre Pio's wisdom continues to guide and protect us to this day. Do your part, protect your home, care for your family. Blessings are on their way to those who act with faith and determination. We'll see you in the next video with more important revelations for your life.